we're back at our Sinister Tower, and today we're going to be working on the inside of this. This top portion still needs some work, but I just don't want to today. So instead we're going to work on the bottom. We're going to fix all the windows up. I realized later as I was rewatching the video that the way I have it here is not the way I have it the test one that we did. Because this middle piece, there's like a gap. I think I have them actually accidentally turned like that or something, so it doesn't actually connect. So we'll fix that, and we'll fix that one too. And then do them all the way around. We're gonna put in floors, and yeah, this is really dark. So let's take out this middle. This is the middle piece, and let's put in a light. We might add some more later, but at least the light can come through so it doesn't look so dark, and that's kind of cool. Yeah, we might do some more of that later, but let's go ahead up and start working on, you know what I was thinking, because I think I want to put the floor all the way in, so I'm gonna go ahead and set up a teleporter. And we're gonna set this to let's make this do we have peak stone? We're gonna do one. This code is peak stone because it's at the bottom, and the very tip top will be the asphalt because that's over the top. So now we're gonna pillar up. We got some interesting creatures forming here, and we'll go at the center, and we're gonna go ahead and just put in the entire floor to make my life easier when we're trying to build on every floor level. So a little bit up, a little higher. There we go. Okay. So do this. We have to figure out what kind of windows, if any, we're gonna put here. Alright, and then I'm gonna put a teleporter down right there, put in some floors, and we want this one to teleport to the bottom. And what did we make? We made this one, no, that's tar, not tar, we need asphalt. There we go. Okay, so that should work, and then we'll take that down a little bit. Actually, let's take it down now, and we can test our teleport and make sure that it works correctly, and then we'll fill in the whole floor. Alright, let's make sure we did this right, and we did. Alright, so let's get this done. So after we finish this, I'm going to do the same thing on the second floor, and I'll cut back in when we're ready to work on the windows. Okay, so I finished the floor on the top, but while I was up here I noticed an issue with the walls. So some of the walls were turned this way and some of them were turned that way, and you know, different rows had different patterns, so it wasn't quite matching correctly. And I realized part of the problem was I had whatever the rotation was, say on this side, I had copied that rotation to some of the other sides, which when it's turned a different way it has that other pattern. So what I did was for every face of the wall I made it this kind of more bluer look, so that's the same, and then for the corners I put the blue side closest to the face, and this side is blue closest to this blue face, leaving this darker blue kind of black look in the middle, so the corner pieces are a little bit darker and have that same kind of tone to it. So I'm going to go down to the bottom, I'm going to pillar up, I'll put in the floor, and then I'm also going to fix the walls on that level as well. Okay, so we're done putting the floor in and fixing all the walls, and now it's time to cut out our windows. So we need 4 blocks removed on 2 columns on each side. I'll do that first, and then I'm gonna copy the steps, and then I'm just going to rotate them depending on where they are. So these two will get rotated this way. And this one will get completely rotated. Like that. And then this one that way. Alright, and then we're going to copy and do the same thing for the top. And like that. And like that. Turn it this way. Put that one in. Turn this one 180. Put that in. Turn this one once and put that in. Alright, great. So now we're going to copy these and plop them in. I did not capture, oh, you know what, I did capture it, but they have to be turned like that. This should work over here. And we'll go recapture and put it on this side. And I have temporary lighting in. We'll have to come back and do that. So this is the right creepy factor. Let's go down. I put in another teleporter for this level. And can we see what it looks like? That's kind of cool. I think I might like it. Let's fly up to my looking point here and see what it looks like from a little further up. Yeah, okay, so those are the right places. And I wonder, do we want to put some on the upper level? Let's go in there. We'll dig some holes, see what it looks like. So this is first floor, or top floor. So it'd be something like this maybe. And maybe we just do, I probably shouldn't have poked a hole in all of them, but it shouldn't be too hard to replace if needed. So place in a fence, turn it sideways, grab this side, and then this goes sideways, and grab this side. Alright, so let's go see what that looks like. Yeah. I think, I mean, it probably looks better without it, but when you're on that level, you'll want to be able to see out. So we're going to do that, and then maybe we'll add some decoration into the corners as well. But let's go ahead and I'm going to pillar up, and I'm going to put in half the floor for this lower level, the one that's broken, and then I think I'll sleep since it's getting late so we can get some light again, and we'll work on the jagged edge. Okay, so it's daylight and we can see a little bit better. I had to fix some of the bottom pieces that were turned the wrong way, just like the walls up above. And then I had the floor in the wrong spot, so I had to add a few more pieces. That's why these are sticking out lower, just so that it drops to the floor lower. I'm going to fix the floor up a little bit more later, but thought we go ahead and get started with the jagged part. I think I want, well, the part that's already lower to be the lowest part of the jagged, but all this needs to come down a little bit more anyway. So let's what side do we, let's do this side. We're going to, let's pillar up here. That should put us back 2 from the edge, and then maybe 2 more. And then we're just gonna add some. We'll capture and add. I'm thinking maybe it'll lean a little bit more on, or maybe we round it a little. Do we have? We do. I wonder what these are gonna look like. If we put some steps in to add more of that jagged look. Something like that. And here, let's just see what the steps look like. If not, if the steps don't work, then we'll just keep it all with the what is this called? Obsidian brick wall. That I should have remembered. It's not that hard. I don't know. Hey Tam, what do you think? Do the steps work? I mean, I have to fix this right side, but do the steps work on the...
Are they two different materials?
They're both obsidian, but the one is a brick wall, so it has brick layer, and the steps have a smoother side.
Is there any way for them to have the same finish?
No.
That should be fine then.
Okay, thank you. Alright, so with Tam's approval, we'll use steps to kind of add. Now, I don't want them all like that, so we will have to fix that a little bit. Maybe we do want to be a little bit closer. Okay, where are we? We'll go up a little bit more. I think I might just play with the general shape and then add the steps in later. Right, so I wonder if I should just make a platform right here to kind of get to all the areas I need to without having to pillar up and down. Yeah, let's do that. Make our lives a little bit easier. Okay, so let's bring, we need to capture the corner and capture this corner, something like that, and then these need to come down. Or maybe this is up a little and this over here comes down. Actually, that might work. Alright, and then let's go to the other side. This is going to be our lowest side, the most, I guess, still left incomplete. Or, that sounded like incomplete. The side left most complete. There we go. Okay. That should work. And then we need to capture... actually, let's go over a little bit more. And back just a little so we can see. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to capture this, bring it down. I want to capture, without falling, this, bring that down. There we go. I think I even want it lower, yeah, so let's not do that. Can we do it this way? Yep, there we go. And that's okay. And then this over here comes down more. And I guess we could pillar down from here. So let's clean this up. And I'm gonna pillar up a little bit over there to finish that corner, and then we'll see what it looks like. Take all of this down. Forgot where I put my center. Where is my center? Oh, there it is. Okay. Huh. I think it's here. And I'm glad I moved that one. Would have fallen otherwise. Alright. So yeah, this... I want to bring all of this down. We'll pillar up. And not that far up. Alright. Let's make ourselves a little land area. And grab this and this. And maybe that one goes down. Oops. Goes down one more as well. Yeah, that should work. And then this. down. I'm gonna make a new one right where I want to mostly focus, which is right up in here. Okay, so let's see, grab what we need, and then bring this down, lower ourselves a little bit more, and I still want that overall shape there, like this. Is that too low? Let's go find out. No, I like it. It works. Okay, so we just need to put in the steps. See, this is right when I'm like, file, save. I gotta remember, this is not that kind of game. Alright, let's put in some jagged little steps. Now, what should we do? I guess these should all go. You know what? I'm gonna go put all these in real quick. I don't think you need to see me do that. And then we'll come back, and I think, depending on the time, we'll work on maybe a little bit. We'll play with one of these peak stone areas to see what that's gonna look like. I'll be right back. Okay, I think this is working. I actually like it a lot. It came out better than I thought. I didn't put any of the steps in the corner ones, which I think I'm not going to do today, and then tomorrow when I come back I can better tell if I really want to put something there or not. So let's go ahead and play with the peak stone just a little bit before we have to stop for the day. So I'm thinking with the peak stone, I want them to come to points. So let's see if I can magically make that happen, or if it just looks stupid. And I also think maybe it needs to begin to come forward some. So building out a little bit, not like that. And we can't pillar up. Well, we can pillar up with that. We don't want to. Alright, let's see. This is a hot mess. But let's see what that looks like. So something like that, but all the way around, some of it being a little bit shorter, some maybe a little bit taller. So it's like, yeah, like there's some kind of pit in there. I think that could work. Bless you, Tam. Alright, let's kind of just make a mess. Let's do this. Just go with it. Gotta get in here some. Just sprinkle it around. I'm going to have to come back later and get rid of some of these things underneath the peak stone that are not right, but for now this will do. Alright, so let's just see, what does that side look? Yes, yes, this shall work. This shall work. Okay, I think this is where we're gonna stop today, and then I'm loving it. I mean, we still got work to do, but it is actually starting to shape up the way that I thought it would. So I hope you enjoyed. If you have any ideas for this build, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. And if you would be ever so kind, please like and subscribe. We're trying to get to that 100. Take care.